singer, every actress, every diva, every Hasidic chick, every college girl, every skeezer, stripper, and every desperate housewife that resemble Eva. My role model was Will, so married woman to MILF. It don't matter who you is, miss, you could get the business. These God's gift like Christmas. I like them caramel, skin long.
Hey guys, what's good? It's your girl, Leah Beth, and I'm back with another video. I post a lot of my money, like crypto and stuff, and people are like, how do you do that? How do I get started? And it's a very exciting time to be alive in this world that we have going on, because there's just so much money to be made. It's crazy, because now it's not just US dollars to be made, it's foreign money to be made, y'all. I'm not here to teach anybody anything, because I'm kind of learning as I go, but I can definitely tell you like what I do and maybe how to get started if this interests you. Starting with the platforms I do my shindig with. I'm involved in foreign exchange trading, I'm involved with cryptocurrency, and I'm involved in the regular stock market. So let's start with the stock market, because that's probably like the simplest. I have shares of companies that I invested into. So let's say a company has like 1 million shares for sale. And depending on how well the company's doing, depends on how much money the share costs. So when you buy the share, you own a piece of that company. You could buy 1 share, you could buy a percentage of a share depending on the company. You could buy 12 shares, 100 shares. It all depends on how much you're willing to invest. So for an example, I have 1 share in Disney. I bought it for $100. And as the stock market changes, depending on what Disney does, whether they lose money or gain money every day, depends on the price. So that price affects me, because if the price drops, I'm losing money. But if it goes up, I'm making money. And at any point in time, I can sell my stock and reap the benefits. So if I bought Disney for $100 and then the stock price goes up to $130, I can sell my stock, and that means I made $30 off my stock, because 130 minus 100 is $30. So I profit, right? Cool. So I have 3 shares in 3 different companies. I have one in Disney, Zynga, and Ford, the automobile. Zynga is like the game that does like Pet Hotel and all that stuff. Yeah, I have 13 shares of that. I have 1 share of Ford and 1 share of Disney. When you buy a stock, you want to pay attention to what that company does, because depending on what the company does, it could greatly affect the stock. So y'all know how a while back Rihanna like bashed Snapchat for what they did? Yeah, their stock dropped that day. Did I mention that I use Robinhood for this trading? That's how regular stocks work. A little something more difficult is cryptocurrency. So I have a percentage of a Bitcoin, because a Bitcoin costs $8,000 right now. So I invested $100 into Bitcoin. So it's a proportional growth. For Bitcoin, I use Coinbase and Cash App. So Cash App started this thing where you can invest your cash into Bitcoin using their app instantly. Like, you don't have to wait for no processing or none of that. So I just tested it out, because I already have a percentage of a Bitcoin in Coinbase. Coinbase is another app that just has like a bunch of coins, and I have a Litecoin and a Bitcoin. I had a full actually I still have a full Litecoin, but we'll get into that later. So my Litecoin was only about 230 something. That was the day like when it really went up. So I should have waited for it to drop some before I bought it, because I would have had a way better return than the return I'm waiting for. Because currently it's dropped all the way down. At one point it dropped to like 114, and I got really scared. But it started going up again, and it's like around 140, 150. So the money's coming back slowly. A Litecoin and Bitcoin is their cryptocurrency. It's online kind of money. Like, no one can really steal it from you. No one can really hack the software. They say it's unhackable, but if it's man-made, it's probably hackable. Okay, so then Bitcoin, I'm pretty sure everyone's heard of Bitcoin. It's like a big cyber situation. And with Bitcoin, the Bitcoin value can range. It ranges as the price goes up and down. I'm not sure according to what, but it does. So Bitcoin reached a really big high of almost $20,000 last year, but it's dropped to about $8 now. But it was even lower than that because it was $6 like 2 weeks ago. I don't know if you did proportions in math, but if one Bitcoin is $8,000, then however much you put in X and that. Yeah, math. You gotta do the math yourself, okay? I'm not here to teach you math. That's basically how it works. Whatever you invested, if it's not the full coin, is gonna be proportional to the growth of a full coin. And it's all a risk because I've known some people who invested a lot and it really blew up in their face because they didn't hold on. Now with Litecoin, I have a friend that goes here. He introduced me to this bot. So you can invest your Litecoins into the bot and it will reinvest your coins for you and make you money off your coins that you already have. There's no losses at all. Like, as the market goes up, it will just keep reinvesting your money as if you invested it, and then it'll take the profits off of that specific amount that you kept reinvesting. So it's like, it's zero losses. You only keep making money, and depending on how much you put in there is how much you're going to get out. So I just started with $15. So it's like 0.1% of a Litecoin. And yeah, I've been getting credited every 6 hours at least 1.4% every day. So, and it stays in the cycle for 99 days. So however much you put in is how much you're gonna get out. Once again, more math, proportions, all that. That's basically what I do for Bitcoin and Litecoin. Crypto wise, I'm not really into other coins yet. I'm still learning, like I said, as I go. The last thing that I do is Forex, foreign exchange trading. This one is probably the most complicated of them all. Please do not start this if you do not know what you're doing, because you will lose money within seconds if you're only laughing because, like, when I say seconds, like, you can literally lose $100 in seconds. You could gain $100 in seconds. You can gain $1,000 within the hour. Like, it's very, very risky. But if you study the charts and the market right, then you can really probably live your life off trading. So foreign exchange trading is the trading of currency. You can trade the Japanese yen for the US dollar, a euro for the US dollar, Switzerland's money, Germany's money, Australian dollar for the US dollar, all that. Yeah, all good and stuff like that. You can trade gold, anything that's worth something. If we're being honest, you can trade anything. So how it works? You need a broker. To get a broker, you have to register online. I almost don't even want to tell you guys because I don't want you guys to think it's like a get rich quick thing, because it's really not. It's like you need to do your homework and know what you're doing, or you can really, really mess up your bank account. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, warning! Please do not think that you are the baddest and the smartest and start trading. Okay? I'm just telling y'all what I do, okay? Because I haven't even started live trading yet. See, y'all don't even know what that is. On my app, I use MetaTrader 4 to download. I'm going to just scoot over so that you guys can see my little screen right here. So, I use the MetaTrader 4 app, and my favorite currency is the euro to the USD. It's the most reliable, and, you know, European money is just so valuable. And I doubt the euro currency is just going to die off anytime soon. Depending on the market, if the chart is saying it's going down, you want to be in a sell. Because if you're selling, you're going to make money. And if it's going up, of course you want to be in a buy so that you can get a piece of that. So you can just buy and sell, and you should pull out when it looks like it's time to pull out. Like, don't get too greedy. Because when you get too greedy, you start losing money. Like, as you guys can see, I got a whole lot of negatives coming, but what goes up must come down. That's the beautiful thing about foreign exchange trading, because it's like when it goes up, it will come back down. Like, it's guaranteed to come back down, because if something just keeps going up like that, then you should have just been in a buy the whole time and cut your losses from the sell. If it just keeps going up, like, what are you doing? But even you can get all the way down to negative 2,000, but if the market switches up in your favor, guess who's not going to be in the negatives anymore? You, bruh. You. I've had a negative 250 before, but I really didn't want to close it, because then that would have been negative 250. So I literally waited 2 weeks, and come 2 weeks, guess who got themselves back in the profit zone? This girl. Don't be afraid to close out at small numbers. You could just keep doing it, and your small numbers will all add up. Trust me. So now, another big factor with the whole trading thing, there's live and demo. So you want to be in your demo account. You want to practice the market in your demo account. I have yet to start live trading. Like, I have a live trading account, but I have not funded it yet because I'm not ready. I'm not ready. So I just demo for now, which is fine, because it really puts you in a place to feel out the market. Like, they give you like money to use. Like, I have $3,000 in my demo account. I mean, I don't have it, but you know. And it's like, that's real-time trading. So if you were to switch over to your live account, that's exactly what's happening at that moment in time. So maybe if you're getting if it's going good in your demo account, maybe you should hop onto your live account and actually put some money in there. So when you're putting in money, you can increase at your own rate. Guys, that is like the best thing ever, because you can make money 10 cents at a time, 75 cents at a time, 80 cents at a time, $1 at a time if you're being real heroic, $50 at a time if you're being real spicy. I'm telling you, like, you can put up as much money as you want, but be prepared to go in the opposite direction just as fast. Well, how much money you make depends on the pips. So let's say something starts out at like 0.2478. So if the market's going up and it's at 7.8, it could go for like 2.4. Okay, forget the beginning, because usually the beginning of it doesn't change, but 7.8, so like 78. If it goes up to 92, that means the market went up and you should have been in a buy, and if you were in a sell, now you're in the negatives, right? But if it starts going down again and you bought it at 78, when it hits 78, that's like you breaking even if it gets back to 78. But when it starts going down and you're in a sell, then now you're about to start making money again, which is why you should just hold on. You should just really hold on to everything, because there's no reason to have negatives unless it's like really going south. And if you're not the type to hold on to something for a while, then I suggest that you invest when you see a steady trend. If you get scared, and then you're gonna be like, oh, I can go live because I got a couple of profits. No, you can't. You'll lose all your money. But guys, I'm not a teacher for real. Like, it's so much easier for me to show you than tell you. Yeah, guys, it's all really just learning as you go. Like, with more experience, you can learn more. I'm gonna refer you guys to iMarkets Live. You'd have to find somebody to sign you up. I mean, you don't have to, but it's better if you do, because to have like a group or somebody to trade with or give advice is so much better than just starting off by yourself in any situation. Like, why wouldn't you just take the opportunity to learn with other people? I hope that this video helped you in some kind of way. And once again, the apps that I use for all these things is MetaTrader 4, Cash App, Coinbase, and Robinhood. Those are my money apps. Like, my money is literally just scattered everywhere. And I just have some in my bank account so they don't close my account. It was a lot of information. Do your research. Research is very important. Like, don't just go off everything I said. There's so many videos on YouTube where people are so much more experienced, but a lot of people just ask me. So if you have any more questions, leave them in the comments down below, and I could probably answer them more in detail, because filming is just like, you feel like you have to say everything at the same time. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave me a like, because you liked me. And don't forget to comment down below any questions that you may have, because, you know, that's why I made the video. And not least of all, and most of all, since you're already here, you might as well just hit the subscribe button down there, because it's right there. Okay, so I love you guys so much. So much. This video's been very long awaited, and it is here now, so you're welcome. You're welcome. I love you guys so much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. And don't forget to watch the hair review video for this. Woo!
Black shit without a follow, without a mission. You really piping up on these niggas. You gotta be nice forward to these niggas. I understand. You gotta understand. You gotta.